No count out or disqualification in this one. The only way to win is to put your opponent in a casket and shut the lid. Pinfalls and submissions mean nothing.
Hard for the focus to not be on the casket because this environment is all about embracing chaos and horror.
Wow. Oh, just nailing the double axe handle. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
He's headed out to the ringside area. Driven into the barricade. Undertaker retaliates.
Closed fist punch to the jaw. That's one way to break up a move. Running power slam!
Corey, what do you think is going to be the deciding factor in this matchup? What will give either superstar the edge to closing the casket lid?
It's all going to come down to who has the killer instinct. Who's willing to take a deep dive into a dark place? Sinister actions are the only way to survive.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Chucked into the casket. This one's almost over.
I think it is over. Just close the lid now.
Do it. Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive?
This one's heading to the outside. Muscled into the casket.
Close the lid. Win this thing. Win it. Back into the ring now. Sliding back in under the ropes here.
DDT by the Undertaker.
Gosh. I don't think the Undertaker has quite found his opponent's weaknesses yet.
Yeah, the intimidation factor and skill of Taker really taking over there.
Sends the opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over. Trying to close the...
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
He'll take things into the ring.
Undertaker DDT. Undertaker unleashing complete devastation.
Undertaker is just doing whatever he wants now.
Boom! The Undertaker pulling out the big guns from his arsenal with that one.
Straight punch.
Jarring. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
DDT planted him.
Undertaker isn't being given any room to recover.
Undertaker's really being...
Oh, no, into the casket.
Close the lid and it's over.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent...
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. Headed back into the ring. Oh, this is gonna hurt. And some well-timed offense really rocking Taker there.
Yeah, as the Undertaker can get to you and break you down in so many ways, and that was one of them.
Just look at Undertaker gain the momentum in this one.
The Undertaker cannot be stopped.
Measured elbow drop driven down.
Punch right to the face.
Gets slammed down. Undertaker facing some trouble.
We may be seeing a dead man walking.
Well, we've got a struggle on our hands to close the...
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
And goes back into the ring here.
DDT by the Undertaker.
Back and forth trading reversals.
And he heads back into the ring.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here. Ooh, what an elbow. A barrage of elbows.
Repeated elbows in the corner. Undertaker unleashing such devastation.
And nothing can stop the dead man.
Bang! Crucial counter there. Look at this. Boom. Nice. Somehow he saw Taker coming.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
They may survive! I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
And now heading back inside the ring. Undertaker. This is a opponent up. I believe they're going for
last ride. The Reaper with some of his defining offense. Setting up again. Driver.
Spiked him.
This is the moment. This has to be it.
And waiting ringside is a nice cozy casket with his name on it.
hoisted up high here.
So much damage inflicted.
Into the casket they go.
Oh, no. Rest in pieces.
Trying to close the lid. This is going to be tough.
It's not over yet. Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? He gets back into the ring. Undertaker DDT. Down on the windpipe.
Run down with a snapmare.
And a shoulder tackle sends them into a waiting casket. This one could be over soon.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back.
It's a battle of will.
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
Under the ropes and back into the ring.
DDT by the Undertaker.
Can Undertaker withstand this onslaught?
Undertaker has to turn this around in a hurry.
Old school. Lights just went out.
And now the tables have somehow turned.
An anxious few moments right there, guys, but thankfully the lights have returned.
Yeah, but there's still that feeling of uneasiness inside this arena, Cole.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way they're going to prevent doom.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
for one, expected an epic, but the two Undertakers have truly gone above and beyond.
Awesome doesn't even begin to describe it. This is a miracle in every sense of the word, including he's going back to the well.
Tombstone. Get the shovel. Now's as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now.
And into the corner he goes. Oh, what a clothesline. Over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over.
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive. They're fighting back.
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous.
Back into the ring now.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Here comes another one.
There it is.
That is a game changer.
There is no life left in him now.
This could be where this casket match gets decided.
Over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over.
Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
Their opponent showing massive resistance.
They did it. They survived for now.
They're going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
He'll make his way to the ring. Undertaker DDT. Just one right after the other. Can't be stopped.
Tossed into the casket.
It's about to get very dark in there.
Doing their best to try and close the casket.
Just delaying the inevitable.
They survived.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
Now bringing the fight back into the ring. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
And you can tell there are cruel intentions in mind right now.
He's able to reverse it.
Undertaker reversing the momentum on him.
Yeah, the dead man getting some refreshed vitality.
Fast thinking saved them there.
Kendo stick impact.
Undertaker moves just in time. Oof.
A nice shot by the Undertaker.
One of the best strikers in the business.
Launched right out of the ring. He gets into the ring.
Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
Uh-oh. Undertaker counters.
Denied with an elbow. Ringing the arm. Looking now for a top wrist lock.
Now starts to fight out with some punches to the gut.
Suplex attempt. Able to go behind, though. Into a top lock.
Big forearm. And a live crowd doesn't get any hotter than this. On the edge of their seats and then some.
Oh, into the casket they go.
Oh, no. Rest in pieces. Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
Their opponent showing massive resistance. And they got out of the casket.
rightfully.
Taking things back into the ring. Undertaker DDT. He's about to do it. He's about to do it again. Oh, driver.
Spiked him.
This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
What do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket.
And he goes crashing to the outside.
Watch out.
Getting out of harm's way.
This is a situation you want to avoid. Oh! Wear and tear of this match is clearly starting to get to him.
But the question now is, can you find a response through the pain?
Call Hunter's secretary. Tell him we found the hammer.
DDT by the Undertaker.
Heavy-duty right hand.
What a shot! Taken down with a body slam.
And the core taking on some damage.
Looks like he's coming back in.
Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over. Trying to close the lid. This is going to be tough.
It's not over yet.
And mercifully, this one's over.
Rest in peace.
Here is your winner, The Undertaker.
And in this battle across time, the dead man has etched his own name on a tombstone.
They say a man's greatest foe is himself, and Undertaker definitely proved that. I could watch this match back 100 times, and it would never stop taking my breath away.